quite explosive going second, while setting up quite some nice locks going first. I'm interested that he has decided not to include any of the straightforward like Archlord Christia or some of these cards that you can usually bring back by copying Redox effect. Yeah, doesn't even have it in the side deck. And we start things off with Tidal. And yeah, this is one of the best openers in deck, the Spectral. It's essentially allow you to have 2 Dragon Ruler monsters, and then you can even banish it, special summon back. It does a lot. But for now, this will be the effect. So essentially, you discard 2, add 2, and fills your graveyard. And yeah, this brings back a lot of memories, as you can see. He told us that his favorite Dragon Ruler is Blaster, by far. What about you?
I think I have to agree.
Yeah, Blaster team?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you?
Fair enough. Maybe not. I don't know. I actually might be team Redox, interestingly enough, but just because Reactan reminds me of an elephant as a shape, and if you know me well, you know I love elephants. I don't know, even Tempest is iconic for me. I don't know, all of them, Tidal, in Mermail, they've all shined in different versions. And yeah, here comes the Blaster, and we are able to push more. Which one is it going to be, Redox or Tidal? Let's see. And it is the Redox. So when it comes to the Odato, actually Cesare has so many interruptions, and he is one of the few duelists this weekend which has been playing the Nibiru's in the main deck. So let's keep an eye for that.
And here, there's no Dragossack.
No, definitely not. The Chasma is one of the best cards by far. It does so much. It sends yet another name from the deck. And the greatest part is that it can copy the bonus effect of the Dragon Ruler, which is why usually we see these locks with like Christia or some annoying monsters that we can copy with Redox. And yeah, it's actually quite good because it's also a quick effect, so you can use it during your opponent's turn. Yep. And so basically this way we are gonna send a Tidal, and then we are gonna copy the effect of Tidal, essentially allowing us to have a Foolish Courier. So quite an interesting start. This is why usually when you open with this and you have Redox, what you can do is send the Christia here, and then you detach, send Redox, and reborn the Christia. In this case, he's gonna go for Kokimeru Drago, which actually works pretty good against you know, the Life Twin deck, because obviously they are mostly lights and darks. So I guess can still work. Maybe he has also opted for this to play around Bestials on the target, because obviously you cannot use them. You can use them on Christia, but not on Kokimeru Drago. Let's see. I think the plan, I mean, unless we are able to just set up fully, can just be to shut them out for one turn and then try to OTK the next one with our Tenpais. Let's see. Yeah, and I think that's it. So we're just gonna go and probably send the Redox to bring back the Kokimeru Drago and call it a day. Not the most impressive opener, but might just work. Yeah, there it is.
What is Chazari playing in the main deck to deal with the Qualifier Dragon?
Mainly impermanence, I
Is
think.
that it, right? Maybe called by the grave.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's. I think that's about it.
not that much. Yep. Could be a quick one, because it has it, and yeah, I think now he's checking whether he has some non-light and dark options, and I don't think that is the case. I think the only card is the Eye King Caesar, and you cannot summon it, of course, without accessing first some special summon and light and dark. So yeah, but this might just work out for Giuseppe. Yeah,
Yeah.
only a face down and a pass.
Wow.
Wow. Could be a very quick one.
This is one of those locks we used to see back in the day. I remember, like, in the same Dragon Luren format, there was Spellbooks
Yeah,
and there was Jaugen. So,
how things turn around, you know, can't beat them, join them. And yeah, here comes a Tenpai card and it's all over. Wow. What a way to start. So many ways to start things off and play. So let's see what it's going to be. He's also playing a Finsmith engine, so...
oh, and I think it's how it
Yeah.
goes in, right?
Nice. Purulia coming down. And yeah, we are gonna get a draw, and we might get even more. That's really good.
And wow, there,
Wow.
there's
okay.
the Ash. I mean, what a hand, what an overhand what was. I
Yeah,
mean,
the Fuvalos definitely
yeah.
was scarier, and we did keep the Ash Blossom, so well played from him. This is one of the new addition in the deck, the Link one that they were missing. This Kisikil Deal. Essentially, it does pretty much everything, because it allows you to extend. It's really what the deck missed, and yeah, as you can see, we should be able to play the game now, and the Finsmith work extremely well with the deck, because obviously you can introduce some of the Fiend monsters also in the extra deck. And yeah, as you can see here, works extremely well together.
And I think there may not be any other interruptions here from Pepos.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Thinking about what to do. We don't send the Paradise right away, as we don't have this engraver available. And yeah, here comes the first Link Chew, which is able to just climb back. And yeah, no interruptions at the moment. So we can just fish for some draws later on.
And this is, yeah, what the Life Twin deck does at its best. We've witnessed this in the past, but I mean, the deck is very consistent, brings a lot of different solutions.
Now we
And
draw.
yeah, and at the same time, you can also afford to play multiple hand traps, because essentially, I think Charizard is playing, I don't know, 15 at least.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, it's mostly one card combos, so it makes a lot of sense that is the case. And yeah, this makes it so easy to set up and access those Solemn Warning, Artifact Lancia, because essentially the deck is at its best when it can 1-for-1. Because you're always gonna be able to grind better than your opponents. So if you have a lot of these 1-for-1 hand traps or solutions in the side deck, you want to simplify the game set as much as possible. Because if you're both low on cards, if you're both on top deck mode, there is probably no better deck in the format. Especially if we also add in those Finsmith. The deck is just a grinding machine.
Yeah, we also saw in the past different variants of the deck. And I still really like the fact that now you can also implement it with Finsmith's cards. I think he's also side decking Bestial, so he has, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of different solutions.
Are we gonna resolve? Seems like it. So we are also gonna access this Desiree. Yep. And yeah, here comes the engraver, searching for the one tracks.
I don't think Pep was playing any other interruptions, right? Apart from the Mulcharmes, Ash. Is there
Yeah,
any
he's playing
Nibiru?
all 9 copies of Mulcharmes, just a couple Nibirus.
Okay.
And yeah, here comes Lurie. I mean, that Kuva loss would have been devastating.
Yeah.
But I mean, there are 5 ways, the full 5 ways to negate it. So 3 Ash, 1 Kobai, and 1 cross out in the deck for Cesare.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's thinking about it. Do you think it's just undecided on how to deal with the Dragon Lure in general? Because,
Yeah, possibly. And yeah, here comes yet another amazing card that we have seen. Abawaku. Yeah, what an opener. We can equip back the sequence. And we are gonna use it right away, banishing it to special summon.
Yeah. I mean, impressive opener, honestly, from Cesare.
Indeed.
I think it was also well played to keep the Ash Blossom just in case there was a full loss being activated from Peppo's side. And yeah, I think that it's just he doesn't want to make any mistake here. He just wants to play it, you know, safely.
Yeah. And yeah,
Here, yeah, there was
a bit of a mistake,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, unfortunate. Missed on a draw. This was the whole point of going for the Necro equip. I mean, nerves can still get you. We have mentioned how playing on stream is never easy. It's still the start of the day. And yeah, this works incredibly well. Yeah, just clarifying a little bit of the actions. And we set? Because if the bounce back, it should be the end phase, no?
No, but I think the card was set.
Ah, okay.
And
okay.
yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
it looked in hand,
Yeah,
but yeah.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah, I
that
think the
was,
card was set.
That was the confusion. Let's see. Obviously, Caesar can be extremely good against Dragon Rulers. They are all special summoned effect. You can negate. And okay, we use the full 3 copies of the more Charmy now. This can be a little bit annoying, at least to draw some cards if Cesare wants to use the effects in his graveyards, bringing back some Lacrima, or even using the effect of the Abao. Let's see. Gonna think a lot about it. It should be on 4 cards. And okay, start things off pretty decently, but he's gonna need a lot of help to break this field. And Pydra alone doesn't do it. Oh, and there is an impermanence. This might just be enough, honestly. How do we even continue? Rough. I mean, usually the deck can be quite interesting because it's essentially going second, can play like Tenpai, and can main these 9 Mulcharmies, but going first, you can set up with this Quakimeru Drago, try to shut them down. So it's definitely a deck that has some potential, but yeah, doesn't seem to be quite the case now.
Yeah, I mean, we've also seen during past tournaments how Tenpais were splashed into some decks, and I really like those additions.
Yeah. Now we've decided to crush and pass. Interesting decision for sure. Did we really pass? Yeah, we just passed. Activate yet another Purulia, but yeah, I don't think Cesare cares all that much. He can just use some of these Fiendsmith in the graveyard, possibly, and call it a day. And gonna start things off by entering this turn. Only 2 cards remain in the end from Beppo, and it's another Meowth. 5 Mulcharmies this game. Wow.
Yeah, I think he already drew into Mulcharmies.
Yeah.
That's
Good cards, huh? But
totally. Yeah.
too many. And yeah, it's just gonna take it kind of slow, trying to attack, and then since it's a quick effect, you can go for game. I don't know what could save Beppo. I think we are definitely gonna go back to game 3.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. So the score is even. So let's see some Dragon Rulers action. First of all, do we have a Mulcharmy from Cesare before the main phase? We're thinking about it, actually, huh? Oh, and we open, as we did in game 1, by actually discarding the 1 Phaedra in deck. And it's, again, the Spectral. That's the best card you want to see.
Yeah, it's one of your 3 starters. It's very good. It really depends on the last 3 remaining cards in hand. But yeah, it looks promising.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you take... you can take 2 routes here. Either you take 2 big Dragon Rulers, or if you take the so-called babies, which is gonna be the case with the Reactan, you can discard the Blaster and then still banish the Reactan and the Phaedra, possibly. Or, yeah, even the Spectral. And that's good. Do we see a Droll and Lock? We do see the Droll and Lock.
Okay.
I don't think it does all that much. Because, like, here, essentially, you already have it set up because you can, if there is no more interruption, you just use the reactant, get the redox, summon back the blaster, make the Chandra, and then you can just set up the Kokimeru Drag. So you're all set. We need another interruption, or we're gonna see a replay of round the previous game 1. What can stop this? Shazma, do we have an interruption here? Do we have something? No. And here we'll see the Shazma, which can be used to send Tidal, send the Kokimeru Drago, and then during the next turn, send Redox and bring back the Kokimeru Drago.
Yeah, and this combo is also unaffected, let's say, by Nibiru, as mentioned. So
absolutely. Only like impermanence is the best way to stop this.
Yeah, and also the Drone and Lockbird, and I don't really feel like it's so impactful against this deck. But yeah, as mentioned here, here's the Kokimeru Dragon being sent once again, as in game 1.
Cannot even ash this. So do we have the impermanence, or is this really going to be game over once more? And I think that's a pass. Yes, it's a pass, and we should be using the Chasma again. Yep. Do we have a response? Not quite. And we are going to be looking for... because I think this is what he's thinking about this bell, but... yeah, the way it works is not quite... but it's not dark.
Yeah, but it's not dark.
It's wind. Yeah, it's a wind monster. Yeah, you cannot really use it. Oh my, and we do have... oh my. Ooh. Oh, wow. Probably the only other card aside from Impermanence that could have stopped it, and it's the Call by the Grave. Found. That's brutal. Wow. Yeah, definitely an unfortunate scenario here from Peppo. Roller coaster of emotions. You see the Magnamut, you're like, that's not a Light or Dark. And then they also have the Call by. The issue is that most of his interruptions are just more Charmies, which he cannot use at the moment.
Oh, there's the Phantasme. Okay.
Decent. You want to find Ash, I guess? There is not much else in terms of interruptions.
Let's see if he found an Ash Blossom out of his deck. Yeah, I mean, the Call by the Grave honestly might have changed the entire outcome of this game.
Yeah, it's quite rough out here. Oh, wow.
There's also a talent.
And it's a talent. Wow, what a end. And it's Spooky Dogwu, and there was Ash and Nibiru. Wow. Tricky. Actually, quite tricky. I mean, Probably not the one, but there are 13 minutes remaining, so... It's going to be the Nibiru, okay. So we are probably... We do have a way to push. I mean, this is extremely good because they have to decide on what to activate this Ash, if on the Finsmith part of the deck. And the issue here that now this lingering effect will be quite annoying. Essentially what it does is each time your opponent activates a card or effect in response to one of these effects, you can draw a card. And yeah, here comes the Finsmith. Big moment to think. And yeah, we are gonna gain a lot of life this turn. It shouldn't be too much of an issue with 11 minutes, but Cesare should be careful. So now we can destroy something if we want. But that wouldn't be good because the Phantasma is still there. That's so much life.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we attack over Phantasma, deal 900. And then we can bring those back. We have to be careful because if we destroy the Shasma, it can actually bring back a Dragon Ruler. And yeah, it can activate the effect.
Yeah,
and
I
prevent
think
damage.
I think he forgot about it. Oh, there's the there's in damage. Yeah,
But
yeah, we're in damage step, right?
no.
What?
No, we can. Okay, that's fine. No, because we attacked over, then we tributed, bring both back, pop, then activate the effect, draw a card, negate. And we are back into this bow, but 20,000 life points and 8 minutes remaining. Wow. What a turnaround. I mean, we're pretty much out of cards now. We draw to 1, but our graveyard is filled with Dragon Rulers, so technically we do have cards there. And yeah, we forgot, well, obviously it's a mandatory search if we declared it, so we are gonna resolve the Magnum. Play is back to Beppo. 1 card in hand, 3 Dragon Lures in grave. Or 4 actually, because we also have double Redox. Yeah, double Redox, Blaster, and Tidal. That works out. Close one. And here comes Redox. So we only have a Blaster, and now we are gonna respond by bringing back both and destroying one of the 2 dragons. It's gonna be the Redox. So we can still use Blaster. And yeah, there comes Blaster. Do we want to respond? Yes, we do. Discard a card to pop, I think. Yeah. Do we have a top deck in the end from Peppo? Because otherwise this might be over. Six minutes remain. Ooh, and what a top deck!
Wow.
What a draw. If we don't have any other response from Cesare, this is completely turning the duel upside down. We do not have Phaedra, let's keep in mind, because we only play 1. But this is still amazing.
What a top deck.
Yeah.
We didn't see this coming, honestly.
We are gonna enter battle phase. We are gonna push. Do we have a response? Doesn't seem like it. Ay, ay, ay. Could be trouble. This is huge. We can just do so much. Because if we go Sangen, we bring back the Phaedra, we bring back more. The Tidal Building level 7 means we can access Trident. That's crazy. He might do it. Did we crash? Oh. No way. We did. I think... No, that's quite unfortunate. I think he forgot about the attack points and he just crashed it. Oh my. This was pretty much game over, and that's quite unfortunate from Peppo, who is giving his opponent one more chance. This was completely over, but got too excited and punished by it. And now there is one more opening, but 17,000 life points of difference. And yes, we bounce. We're gonna chain the erratic, so the bounce effect will happen, but we don't get the summon. We have to play fast, because how do we deal that much damage?
Yeah,
That's the
I
only
mean,
question.
It's he has to deal, what is it, 16,000?
Yeah, almost 17. It's like 16,500. That's a lot. I mean, you have to win 2 games, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe that Spooky Dogwood really gonna come in clutch. Only 2 minutes. We don't look at graveyards now. We just play. No time to think. I don't see it. Yeah, I really don't. And you can tell Cesare is a bit flustered right now. Wow. Typhon definitely means we are not dealing damage. And did we even... Yeah, we only summoned once. Yeah, I think this is all over. A pass, and Peppo has done it. Oof. And the Spectral top deck to close this one out even more. Not much can go wrong at this point, just a matter of seconds. Alright. Forcing Ming to stick with this choice. Not that it matters much. Plenty of damage available. He can even go old-fashioned style with Big Eye to take this Druid form if he wants. Ten seconds remain, and yeah, this just seems a formality. Yeah, that's it. Time is called, and the game was over regardless.